Hi guys, so I'm out here. We're going to do tank number 2. This is one that I got from a local fish store. Went out of business. I ended up buying a truck and a trailer full from them. Didn't give a whole lot for the tanks. I've never seen them full, so I have no idea if it holds water, but we're hoping it does. This good old tank number 93. It says summer is here in this corner, barely legible. They got butterfly koi, high fin, banded shark, Arandez, red telescope that I don't even know what it is, but ain't none of that gonna be in here. We're gonna do the albino kois. We're gonna run 2 of them, 1 in each basket. I got it set up on a little Pink Panther foam on some 4x4s on a somewhat stable platform, so we'll see how well that works out. But I'm not going to fill it all the way up. We'll probably stay in that 20-30 gallon range. There's going to be 2 fish till they're done releasing their fry. And then if that all goes to plan, we'll harvest up all the fry and then we'll raise them in another container. So this is my 55-gallon aquarium that's holding my koi guppies. So I have 2 female in here that are just ready to pop with fry. And unfortunately, there's just not a lot of cover in this tank. This is one that I set up. I put my guppies in. I did throw some fake plants in the corner, and there is some fry survival rate, but just not a lot. So since the basket breeding project went so well, and a few of these female are within a day or so of popping, we're gonna try and do it again, and I'll take you through the process. So there'll be 2 female I'll be pulling out. We'll do the basket method, and hopefully we can kick up the fry these guys, because they are awesome. And so since the basket method worked so well last time, we're going to go through and we're going to scoop these guys up and try it again. That younger female right there is a stunner. Anyways, don't get distracted. No, she is a stunner. Pretty fish. Okay, but I got 2 female focus that are ready to pop. She's all boxed off. So we're gonna put up a container. This one won't even swim. She's ready. Hopefully she don't drop before I get my container ready. I'm gonna get it cleaned out. We'll take some water from this aquarium, put it in there, and we will just do the temporary setup just long enough that we can recover the fry. You're ready too. Alright guys, so I get you set up. Hopefully you'll catch the excitement shot. So because the water I just hauled out is the same temp outside right now, I'm gonna let them adjust to the temperature outside. It is starting to cool off, but the water that they're in is the exact same right now. So I think now would be the best time for the fish to transfer them. So down here, and I believe that's one of the mamas. And right here is going to be the second one. Okay guys, so we're gonna stir up the tank just a little bit, make sure there's no other females that are ready to drop any more than the two that we have are. I think they're the two oldest and the two that are most ready to go. So, and here we are, outside tank. Let me get you set up and we'll introduce them. Before we drop them in, I'll give you a view. Really nice looking mama. Really big, nice looking mama. She is definitely squared off. I believe this was the one that was sitting on the bottom, but you're not far away either. We'll get them in. Okay, there's one and there's the other. So one thing is with these guys, their baskets are just floating. Alright guys, well, it's pretty warm. Not a real raccoon. But anyways, so I just got the fish out. The water's still cold. I mean, it's still at the 78 degrees that it's set at in the house. Oh, got the tank lugged up from the basement. I got attacked by mosquitoes. Getting pop-ups. Anyways, this whole tank number 93 is we're going to refer this to. Remember how that one female was not even hardly swimming, all boxed off? Okay, so you thought I was going to say something really sad, but I'm not. I'm going to flip you over. So, she has only been in this tank for like 20 minutes. And right down there, we got Fry. So in no time at all, I don't know if it was the stress of bringing them out or what, but that there is Fry. So, like I said, I don't know if it was just the stress of me catching her and bringing her out here, but she has dropped. She's only been out here 20 minutes. I've only seen the one. I'm not sure which one it came from, but I guess you could mark this down as a win, because I started out with more Fry than I did yesterday. Well, I found out which female it is. Horrible reflection. But it is a female on the right. Reason I know this is she already has Fry hiding in with her. So she's dropping. That's good. And there's one of the Fry. So I'll save the Fry, I'll flush it out. Got these little plastic container lids that just cut off of old scrap pieces I had. So anyways, Fry gone. Put the lid back on so she don't jump out. Yeah, I'll probably leave her alone. So, got two of them. That's pretty awesome. Okay guys, I've been spooning these guys out. Trying to be real careful with them, but there's no reason to leave them outside tonight, so I'm going through and collecting the ones I can. I'll give you a final total, or at least the total as of right now when I'm done. Alright guys, so there was 11 that are definitely alive. There's 2 that don't look to be moving too much. I'm still going to give them a chance to come around, but I'm leaving them in the main tank. But going to bring these 11 in. Hi guys, this is Valley Fish, and we're on day 7 of the albinos that I brought out here. You've seen earlier that the first one dropped her fry immediately. This one took a little bit. She was a little further behind. But when I came out to feed her today, she had dropped. So I'll get some video of the fry. My plan is I'm going to bring her inside. I'll let her recover, and then I'll introduce her back to the main tank. And the fry, I just think I'm going to leave them out here for the time being. I'm going to get the water level up, and we'll let them grow out here for now. Okay guys, got you flipped over. You can see that the rim just slightly sticks above the surface. So this time I didn't try doing the 2 baskets on top. I just did the one and let it float. And they could have jumped out if she wanted to, but she wanted to behave and she stayed right in there. You can see she's hanging out right in the corner right now. She just got done swimming around. But we got fry swimming. I'm gonna see if I can pick up any more. So I got just enough water that, I keep touching the camera. I got just enough water that the basket's floating. You can see there's fry right down there. Some of them aren't swimming right now, but they look like they're coming around. Let's see. Yeah, we got one there, we got one there. We got one hiding out underneath there. So like I was going to tell you guys, they like hiding out underneath the basket. You can see there's probably 5 or so underneath the basket. And the female, I was hoping she would swim to the other side of the basket, but she did. I realized they're not getting the greatest camera work. She looks like she might be, you know, right at the end of finishing dropping all these guys, but we'll bring her in. She's had enough outside time. Little fries swimming around. They're looking good. So I'm going to leave them out here. I did have, from my first experience, one fry that stayed out here, you know, on a week on its own. I was feeding and going through the tank, but it took me a long time before I found it. So these guys will do fine out here. We're going to have really mild temps. Hard to catch these guys. They're looking good. These are the albino kois. So I don't have very many in my main tank fry, so this method was just to boost up my population. Alright, I didn't catch it on camera, but I collected a little water and scooped up Mama. You can see, even with all the trauma she's been through, she's a really good looking. Catch her choking on the ball over there, ruining my video. Anyways, pretty happy with her color patterns. Really bright nose, good looking tail. So I'm excited to see what the fry turns up like. But we'll get her inside. So the fry of the albino koi guppies are about a week and a half old. I'm on my way out here. We're gonna jump over and we'll take a look at them and give you an update. Okay, so I've been doing water changes on these guys. I got some jungle valve growing in a little container. I added some already established substrate. I just left the basket in there so they have somewhere to hide. I got a huge mound of hair algae that's probably full of bugs. So I added that in there just to help with water clarity. I don't get any direct sunlight in this tank, but you can see, you know, for really unestablished tank, week and a half old, it's pretty clear. Need to wipe the glass next time I'm out here recording, but you know, the fry is doing pretty good. I think I'm gonna feed them. It did add a little floating plant, but it doesn't look like it's doing that well. But little fry, they're, you know, kind of all over. I'll set out some buckets of water so it'll temperature acclimate to whatever they're at, and then I'll do a water change on these guys today. Little white fish are hard to pick up, but they're all over out here. But anyways, just showing you they're doing well.